here's the only way that I utilize AI when I'm working. So first things first, I do not condone using AI to replace actual people in creating ads. Coca-Cola, I'm looking at you. Here's the one use case that I've found is really helpful for ChatGPT. Now, you could use ChatGPT, Gemini, you name it. You could use any AI that does image generation out there for this purpose. But for today's purposes, we're going to use ChatGPT. Let's say a client reaches out to me and says, hey, I'm thinking of doing a shoot of 2 people dancing in the rain for this shot, and I have this idea in my head, blah, 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 right? They're going to give me some basic idea of what they're thinking of. I'm going to type their exact description into ChatGPT and ask it to generate an image. So in this case, generate an image of a couple dancing in the rain in a country setting, road, illuminated by truck headlights. I don't know. Okay, let's say this is what they've asked me to describe. So now this is going to get started. And the reason I'm using this is if I were to try to draw this to give them a concept of what we could shoot, it would look terrible. I can only draw stick figures. So this becomes a really powerful concepting tool. Will we use this in the final cut? Absolutely not. But does it get us about 50% there as to an idea of what we're going to shoot, where I can communicate it to my casting crew and say, hey, this is what the client would like to see. This is how we're going to make it happen. Absolutely, it's going to get us 50% there. Now, this does take a minute, so I don't recommend doing this in a meeting, but if, let's say, we're emailing back and forth, you can do some concepting using AI and give it a few variations, and then bring those variations to your meeting and say, hey, these are a few ideas. Personally, this is how I would do it. And you can suggest your own adjustments, as ChatGPT is not obviously going to nail it first try exactly what you're looking for. Okay, here we go. This is a decent image generation for getting an idea of what a shot could look like. Is it perfect? No. Is it great? No. But can we use it to communicate our idea with the client and see if this is what they're looking for or if they'd like a different style? Let's say the client looks at this and says, I don't like the wardrobe option. Well, we can dial in that wardrobe option that the client communicates to us. So this is the beauty of it. All I have to do is send this to the client and say, what do you think about this? And they will communicate their feedback to me. Whatever their feedback is, I can then just copy and paste that into ChatGPT and get a new rendering and then send that to them. And we can fine tune the look together while having something to visually reference that isn't my stick figure drawings. All right, you guys, this is one very limited scenario as to how I would recommend using AI in your workflow to speed up processes and take care of some tasks that maybe you aren't very well suited to do, like drawing concepts for a client. All right, you guys, I'm posting one new filmmaking hack every single day for 30 days, so be sure to follow so you don't miss out.